Okay, so we have a lot to cover today, and it's all good. Since Tracy's not here, I'll do her tip for today. Tracy and Tiffany. You take the wheel. Do not drive clients in your car. Instead, have them meet you at the property. When you leave your car, lock it. Okay, that's tip number 13. And then tip number 14 is shield your computer from email viruses. Computer viruses can impair and seriously damage your computer. Viruses are often distributed via attachments and emails, apparently, Charlotte. Oh, really? You learn something new every day. It's called spam, email spam. Never open an attachment from someone you don't know. And if you receive a strange or impersonal sounding message from a familiar address, check with the person to make sure that that they really sent it. You know, analog is a surefire way to protect yourself from computer viruses. Pick up the phone, make a call, right? It helps.
When you get that weird Instagram message.
Oh yeah.
Check and make sure they haven't been
Are
hacked
you
or
by a
cloned.
supermarket? Can you pick me up $1,000 worth of gift cards? Right. Great. So last week you asked for it, and Ethan, being who Ethan is, he delivers. And so today we have on from the Greater Los Angeles Board of Realtors, we have Jared Wright. How you doing, Jared? Gerard. Sorry, Gerard.
Yes. And if you say Jared again, we're going to have you contribute to our RAF, Realtor Action Fund, at $100. So just want to put that out there. help do the good work.
But Gerard is the Government Affairs Director, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about the LA Wildlife Ordinance we're talking about. How's it going today, Gerard?
Going well. Just a lot of traffic going on today. It's a beautiful day, so I can imagine.
Inside the building or outside the building?
Well, just in general, so because I'm trying to get to an appointment at 11:30, and I left. I live in Long Beach, and I got there at 9:30. I left at 9:30. I'm just now getting into Beverly Hills city limits, so that's tells you how much traffic is going on today. So,
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So I will try to. So just out of curiosity, before I jump into give an update, what all do you guys know thus far about the ordinance? Is it just the brass tacks that it's happened, or just want to get a feel for the
we basically know
the amount of time I have?
The ordinance happened and that it affects fencing and some other things that we're unaware of.
Okay. Now, just to make sure we're the ordinance passed, I'm Gerard Wright, the Government Affairs Director with the Greater LA Realtors. I want to at least start off with where the current position of the ordinance is. It passed the Planning and Land Use Committee, which is one step closer to get to the City Council for full adoption of its ordinance. So it has not passed the full City Council, which would effectively make it an ordinance. There's still one step left to go at that Planning and Land Use Committee meeting, or PLUM for short. That committee approved moving it forward to the City Council on June 20th. At that time, we were anticipating that they were going to rush it through before the summer holiday, where they have their 1 month hiatus, and they'll come back effectively next week and continue on the council business. Thankfully, they didn't rush it through. They're going to take a little more time to hear some more comments, get some more feedback, but also use the time to get more, make sure they got their I's dotted and their T's crossed. One issue that we brought up from the Greater LA Realtors side and our board wanted to make sure that it was clear within this ordinance. Now, within the ordinance, they're saying, okay, they're trying to protect wildlife. Okay, that's all well and good, but within the balance of that ordinance itself, there are a lot of measures within it that restrict the property owner's ability to do improvements on their property. For example, if they're trying to do an ADU, which is an accessory dwelling unit or granny flat, it's not clear that this wildlife protection or this wildlife ordinance district will allow for an ADU to be built on that person's property. Or if they're trying to do improvements or in addition to it, it's limited in the size and scope of how much that property owner can put on their property. And those are the two core issues that we have concerns with, and I know you all will do as well if you're making transactions in these areas. That's going to be very impactful. So currently, like I said, it passed the Plum Committee. They added some additional amendments that limited the basement size to, I believe, a fraction of what could be done under if there was no such ordinance. Again, limiting the property owner's ability to improve the property. But
You're breaking up a little bit there, Gerard.
the housing crisis that we're in right now, well, let me finish that statement first. With the housing crisis that we're in right now, cities are not allowed to downzone unless there is some really basic need for this to happen. In the case of a wildlife protection ordinance, it's not really protecting the environment because it's more about limiting the amount of development that's being done. So therefore, legally, that's going to be considered a down zone, and the city may be running into some legal issues with the state if that is the case. So that's one of the areas that we're focused on in our advocacy, and I am thinking moving forward as this gets closer towards a city council vote, that they're going to have to come to grips with, because that is, if they see it as a down zone, then this ordinance may not happen, or it will be significantly altered. So I'm going to leave it right there for right now, see if there's any questions that you all may have on this. I just covered just the kind of baseline stuff for right now, because I think a lot of the questions and answers will get to more the meat of the matter, and I want to give that opportunity for interaction.
Sure. So let me just try and encapsulate what I think I understand, and that is it's not fully passed yet, number one.
Correct.
And stumbling blocks in the fact that there's some restrictions against down zoning, and it's unclear about how you can move forward with ADUs and other different other property improvements within this ordinance that haven't really quite worked it out yet. Is that fair?
That is very accurate right there.
Okay, good. All right. I was just making sure I was listening. Okay, Charlotte, I know, has a question.
So do you think that there will be clarity on these questions prior to it being adopted, or is this going to be like everything else the city does, and they're just going to kind of wing it after the fact after a bunch of lawsuits?
Figure it out later.
Yeah, on the ADU component, they submitted, and they did 3 versions of a fact sheet over the 4th of July weekend. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it right now. What I'll do is I'll forward it to Ethan once I'm done with the Zoom, so you all can take a look at it, where it's a frequently asked questions, and they specify that ADUs are covered and they can be built, but it's not very clear in the actual ordinance language that is the case. And of course, the ordinance is going to be the rule of law on how this is going to operate. So they have on the fact sheet, yeah, this can be done, but it never cites where in the ordinance that takes place, which is important for something like this to take place. So I think there's going to be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, but I think all of our information gathering and making sure that our ducks in a row from a professional standpoint, as well as if you have if you know of some people who live in this area and this is going to impact how they maintain and do things on their own property, this is going to be very vital for them.
Right.
So what is what do you know what the timeline is?
The timeline there, they haven't specified a timeline. I think originally the timeline was going to be rushed before the council go on recess. Is more than likely coming from staff from Kitty Yaroslavsky's office is going to be around the fall time, around October. That's the earliest they're looking at. It'll probably be more likely, given the caseload that they're having right now, probably closer towards November. But that's the earliest indication of when this is going to go back to the council for adoption.
And Gerard, just for my clarification, this is all about restrictions that apply to future improvements.
Correct, and then an area in particular, and this is why that they call it a wildlife ordinance district. They're specified in a specific zone. If that property is north of Ventura Boulevard, the northern boundary is Ventura Boulevard to the north. To the east is the 101 freeway through the Cahuenga Pass. To the west is the 405 freeway through the Sepulveda Pass, and the southernmost boundary is around Sunset Boulevard. So you have that particular zone in which to work from of where they're doing, where this ordinance will be specified.
So the
Go ahead,
two
Charlotte.
main questions that I think we're going to get compliance is security regarding fencing and repairs on potentially existing structures, existing fencing. Is there anything, like if somebody has to rebuild a retaining wall, for example, because it's cracked or it's crumbling and they have to pull permits to do that, is that going to be affected by this?
Yes, it will be affected by it, depending on because they also specify the type of retaining walls and fencing that can be utilized in that district zone. So
Even if it's a repair, for example, if you have a pool up in the hills and you do a certain amount, say you have a pool that was built in the 60s and you want to replumb the pool, you technically are supposed to pull permits to do that. Does this affect that?
It would affect this under the current writing of the ordinance. It would affect that.
And so, Gerard, it's predominantly Katie Yaroslavsky and Ithia Rahman, correct?
That is correct. Those are the two council members that have been pushing the or at least are continuing to push the ordinance. This was originally pushed by then council member Paul Koretz as a way, originally of protecting wildlife, but then it got morphed into another said ordinance it was originally called the Ridgeline Protection Ordinance, and a lot of those pieces got morphed and folded into what they're calling a wildlife protection ordinance. What it really is it's just a continuation of those policies, and it's cloaked in this nice, cute, bow called wildlife protection.
And so would those be the two offices that we would contact for feedback if we want some input into this?
Absolutely. You would contact those two offices, but also you want to contact the full city council. So even if you live in the valley, excuse me, real quick, even if you live in the valley, you live in the South Bay, and the LA City Council member there, tell them about that particular ordinance, because they're going to have a decision on this, and this could be something that, in terms of a boilerplate for other hillside locations or other such, environmentally protected areas, they could use this as a means of downzoning and restricting property rights. So
is this going to be, in your opinion, is this going to be a kind of ask for forgiveness versus permission type of thing regarding the downzoning? Like they'll pass it and then they'll have to get sued by the state, and then everybody's going to have to abide by it while that litigation is going on? Or do you think that's something they're going to try to deal with before it passes?
I think they're going to have to, they'll need to deal with it before it passes, because our attorneys within CAR have already reached out to the state offices, and the state offices reached out to the city saying, hey, we're keeping an eye out for this. This looks like a significant downside. You better fix a number of things right now. And this was, again, this is part of the reason why I feel they're going to take a dot their I's and cross the T's here. We put them on notice around those two issues, the downzoning and the ADUs, because again, there is a state guidelines about increasing housing production and,
Yeah.
getting on local cities that are trying to do such ways of downzoning. This is essentially what they're trying to accomplish here.
Well, it sounds to me like you guys have made quite a lot of progress since the emails I saw a few weeks ago. It sounded a little.
Yeah,
bit
there's been progress, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and that's why I'm of the mindset until we get some significant adjustments or even kill the darn thing, the work's not done yet. So I'm gonna put myself on, take the video off and put myself on mute because I'm literally getting out of an Uber right now. So I do apologize. Give me a quick
Jared,
second.
I think we're good for now, right? Jared, Gerard, I think we're good for now. But we'd like to reserve the right to have you come back and talk about it when it becomes more evolved, right? And please let us know, send information to Ethan, and he will disseminate it throughout the office. If there's anything we could do to advocate for, for a more reasonable solution, please let us know how we could do that. Okay.
Absolutely. Send the fact sheet over to Ethan right after the Zoom.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
We appreciate your time. All right.
Sounds good. Have a great rest of the meeting, everybody.
Thanks, bud.
All right.
All right. Okay, let's get this party started. What do we got next there? Oh, of course I have it right in the middle now. I moved it.
Yeah, no.
What was that, Charlotte?
No, I was just saying, Tracy and I have been talking about it last week. It's just, I thought they were acting like it was good, like it's already done.
Right. Apparently not.
I think your comment of ask for forgiveness is going to be what people are doing, especially when they're fixing.
Well,
No,
she's
I
saying
meant the
the city.
Oh, the city did with ULL.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we're gonna pass it and.
Let's see where the, and then they find some compromise that,
Oh.
somewhere down the line. On a lighter note, tomorrow we're having an office mixer that's tomorrow, right? Or is that, what's today's date? I always get.
Yes.
It's tomorrow. Excellent. Tomorrow at Star Night on Wilshire Boulevard. We'll have some soju and some beer and some. It's Star 3855 Wilshire Boulevard. Star Night, right? Looks good from the illustrations. We have, let's see, we have the morning show. We have morning show every day, all day. It is a great way to start your day, ladies and gentlemen. I can't advocate for it enough. Please, all you have to do is pick up the phone. We have a short week this week with Ignite. There's work with buyers and sellers, make and receive offers on Monday, right? So, yep, no Ignite on the 28th. We have Command Live. This isn't a holiday weekend, is it? Am I missing something? No holiday weekend. Okay, great. Nurture your database flyers and listings presentations. You choose on the 28th. Command Overview on the 31st. That's Monday. Website 101 and Smart Plan 101. This is supplemental to our wonderful Ethan, who has been teaching classes. But people are showing up, and it's a great class every Monday, 1 to 3. Jump in wherever you can, and I highly encourage you go through the 32-12-3 program, 36-12-3, something like that. But Monday through, I try to keep it 2 hours, but there's a lot of information to give. We're just like building businesses up. I really, it's too big a head for me.
No, it's.
Uh,
But I don't like that it says your first year, because I think it's I've been on all the meetings on Zoom, and I
Yeah.
think it's always
Oh, no,
good to
it's-
hear and read.
It's
your
not for
voice
new
and
people.
your first year.
Ethan, it's really 36-12-3, right? Is the name of the course, but Ethan just put that in to get people excited about it.
Okay, because
Yeah.
Tracy and I were on the phone, and she said I wasn't sure if I could go or if I should go.
Well, that's
and I
absolutely
was like, show
ridiculous.
up.
You can go to everything.
I'm ridiculous.
Make $1 million. Did you make $1 million yet?
God, no.
Okay, so make
You're
your,
off to a good start this year, though.
yeah, she's doing okay. So, I highly encourage, it's been a great class. What am I gonna say about this? Bold. First step, August 10th, 0 excuses, okay? Sign up today. Ethan, do we have a support video or anything?
Yeah, that's the next slide.
All right, let's look at what Cody has to say. Oh, not even Cody.
Career, I was struggling. My income was not where it needed to be. I was stacking up credit card debt. It was keeping me up at night. I was nervous, not knowing how to pay my mortgage. And as a father to a young baby, I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. I was encouraged to step into Bold. I drove 3.5 hours, 1 day a week to another state to go to Bold. I took 22 listings in 1 month and 45 over the course of 90 days, paid off all my debt, and it changed the scope of my career. So if you're struggling and you're looking for where do I need to go, what do I need to do, take Bold. One of the struggles I had was it cost $800. My credit cards were maxed out. What do I do? And somebody took me aside and they said, it's not a cost, it's an investment in your future. And that investment has paid itself back in multiples and spades over the years. And I look back at that and say that was the best decision I ever made. Bold broke all of my systems in the most wonderful way. It caused me to think bigger and had me rebuild in a way that was scalable, which then allowed me to build a team and change my future. It opened so many doors for me inside of KW. I ultimately built a team, a 7th level team I was able to step out of that still runs today. It opened doors in leadership, which ultimately led to me becoming a MAPS coach and also having ownership in multiple offices. Bold changed my life. I'd love for Bold to change your life as well.
I'll join you. I was like, what?
That changed. And is my hearing going or is it really quiet
Really
today?
quiet.
Super
Everybody's
quiet.
trying.
I don't know if this could be turned up at all, Ethan.
We might all be losing our hearing at once.
Okay, no, it was a little muddled today. Here's the bottom line. Hey, Ethan, a couple things. I'm gonna put Ethan on so many things at the same time. Volume, yes, but could we send out a text right now with the link? Because I want to, for both, yeah. I just want it to, could you send out a text with the link? Right, because I just want everybody to get right now. Right this minute, yeah, just so we can, because I'm going to torture them all to just do it now, just sign up. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't understand what the barrier is. I've tried to remove every possible barrier to entry for this because I believe that it is of absolute value to you and your business. Okay, and unless you're getting more than your unfair share right now, this is what you should be doing. I don't make a penny off of it. It's not a revenue stream. It's purely to help you build your business. So Tati's going to send that out right now. Let me know when it gets sent out, Tati, and I will torture everyone online and in the room to just sign up, please, for crying out loud. Okay.
Hey, Joey.
Oh, geez, who was that? There goes the volume. Go ahead. Who said that?
It was Jen.
Hi,
Jen Long. Hi, guys. Just
We worked
wondering.
out the volume thing, apparently. Thank you, Ethan.
Oh, glad
Go ahead.
I figured that out. Just wondering, can you do Bold remote?
No, there is no remote Bold. There is only in-person Bold. It's a workshop thing. So you have to be there to do the work, to be in your, you set up groups and teams and accountability and it's an Uber environment.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. Do we want to play this guy again or no? These are the wonderful, look at that. Ethan made this board. Look at everybody, how handsome and beautiful everyone looks. Okay. These are people signed up already. Some people are building a Bold wall. Get your picture on the Bold wall. Okay, the text went out. Okay, did you go? As soon as you guys receive it, please just sign up. It's not, it's a no-brainer. Okay. Pushback, questions?
At least go to the first one. It's free.
At a minimum. Okay. Farming Domination taught by Tracy Tofty today at 1 o'clock. Somebody who does it every week for the past however many years she's been in the business. I don't know, 15, 20 years she's been doing it. Tracy is a top producer. Most of her business is out in Castaic, in that area out there. But she is out there in the field. She loves talking to people. She was a child star. She was on Mr. Belvedere, Mr. Belvedere, which most of you really don't know. But she's living it every day, and she's going to share her farming tips and tricks today at 1 o'clock. Rich is teaching a class, the COP and the SPRP. The COP is the acronyms always mess me up. Anybody know what the COP is? All right, I'm not the only one. Good. All right, he's going to be talking about maybe we should take the class, right? The COP and the SPRP. Sure, if you say so. Or the sale of owner's contingency on the sale of owner's property, something like that, right? What's that? That is on Zoom at 4. Rich does his classes from Zoom 4 to 5. What's that? Okay. Command your social media workshop. This is with the wonderful Ethan, I believe. And yeah, Ethan, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, of course. We were going to do paid ads tomorrow, but KWRI just released well, they haven't released it yet, but they have a new paid ad experience that's going to be released in a few weeks. So we're going to hold off, push that class back to next month. Just a little teaser. They have ChatGPT built into the paid ad campaign, so it'll generate an ad text for you now, which is super cool. Makes it easy for you guys. But instead, tomorrow we're going to have a social media class where we're going to learn how to generate leads to your sphere using social media. So if you don't have a business page, or if you do, but you don't have a strategy, that's where we're going to sit down tomorrow and do together.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yay.
And while I'm up here, our tech tip for this week. Let's see, how do I go?
I hear you a little much. I try a little bit. Wisdom teeth.
Oh yeah, I got my wisdom teeth pulled out yesterday. All right.
Yesterday?
Yes. Could you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
It's so cute. He thought he was going to go back to work afterwards.
Perfect. So if you guys are having trouble getting contacts into your database, you can do it through the command app. So if you don't have the command mobile app, it makes it super simple to import contacts from your phone into your database. You just go log into your command app with your KW using the password
On your phone.
on your phone, go to the contacts applet, and then click in the top right, import contacts, select which contacts you want to import. And once they're imported, you can easily tag them and put them on smart plans, all from your mobile device.
Bam. Thank you. That's a small but mighty. Excellent. Thanks, Ethan. The commercial, the land, and the luxury summits and symposiums are straddling mega camp. If you're interested in any of those, some monthly webinars. You got KW military. This is for communities, all the different communities inside of Keller Williams. You got the monthly mastermind for military. You got relocation is doing building powerful pipelines. Also, KW Young Professionals that apparently have 0 age restrictions on it. Crush It to 100 million in 5 years. And then KW Real Estate Planner webinar, which is a wealth building seminar every month. I'm sorry. They have their class. Oh, grab that ticket, Gary. Come on, let's hear it. What do you got, Gary?
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited about Mega Agent Camp this year. You know, every year, Jay, Jason, and myself, we sit down months in advance and we ask the question, how can we help? What can we do? What value can we bring to you that would make a difference right now in your lives? So as you know, it's the 3 L's. It's leads, listings, and leverage. And then we add in wealth building. and we just go for it. To me, that's what Mega Agent Camp is, thinking big, aiming high, and tackling the issues in a manner that would really help you right now. Tickets are limited this year. I apologize for that. So if you're coming, grab that ticket and come on. I can't wait to see you.
August 15th to 16th. If you're going, let me know because we have a special event there. We have a dinner that we host. Top 5 reasons to attend. We went over last week. We'll get. I don't want to oversell you guys on anything else but Bold right now. If Mega Camp works for you, that's great. Come, let me know. It's of value. But until I get every one of you in Bold, I'm not going to worry about Mega Camp as much, right? Okay, did you get the text? It's a yes or no. Okay, just click it and go. More services, Andy.
Hi,
Thank
everybody.
you.
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks to everybody that showed up last week for the reverse mortgage class. It was excellent, and I think everybody got a lot out of it. My phone was ringing off the hook afterwards. So we will look to plan another one here in the very near future. It's a great tool to hopefully grab more listings. Quick little update. The Fed is currently having their press conference now. Markets were kind of looking for any sort of indication and rhetoric that would indicate which direction they're going for future rate hikes or not. They did increase the Fed fund rate another 0.25%. Literally, they copied and pasted their statement from May. So there was no indication. Long story short, we didn't know which direction it was going to go in terms of the tone of the message. So interest rates today are a little flat. Our PCE number for inflation comes out on Friday. That could give some relief on the mortgage end of things. So fingers crossed on that end. That's pretty much it.
You closing deals, Andy? You closing?
Yep, closing deals. Yep, closing deals. We're moving quick. We've got lots of great programs too. Just food for thought. Obviously there's conventional loans, there's FHA loans, there's VA loans, there are jumbo loans, there are completely outside of the box loans as well, in terms of asset depletion loans, bank statement loans, no income qualification loans, tons and tons of products. Just ask. It's a great opportunity to have conversations with people. Another thing to be on the lookout tomorrow is the meeting regarding the Basel regulation. Meeting on big banks. This is where regulators are going to talk about and possibly determine whether they're going to require a 20% increase in capital requirements for big banks. And I mentioned this last week, where this would impact big banks is we could see a pullback on jumbo financing with big banks, because all of a sudden, if they're required to have an additional 20% in capital requirements, they're going to certainly tighten the reins on jumbo financing. We've already started to see a little bit of a trickle because of the Fed fund rate. We've talked about this. Fed fund rate dictates the rate at which banks borrow and meet reserve requirements and so forth. It's gotten really expensive, so they've pulled back. We've seen a lot of consolidation on an industry level in mortgage lending. So keep your eye on that meeting tomorrow as well. Always happy to help, be a resource, answer questions. I'm here for you.
And Andy, that's not a bad thing, right? Because it does that make it for a more competitive environment with jumbo loans? Is that true, or is that my imagination?
Yeah, so it's not a bad thing for me. It's not a bad thing for movement or what we call independent mortgage bankers. It definitely opens the door for us to be more competitive. These banks have always held the lion's share of especially super jumbo loans, right? If somebody's got a ton of assets, they literally can give away the farm and offer these really, really sweet discounts. What this does though is if their capital requirement is increased, all of a sudden there's less money to be loaned. So it does open the door on an independent mortgage banking side. Movement's got a ton of jumbo products. Where it doesn't impact is necessarily in the conventional space or government-backed type loans. It'll just impact the government financing piece of it, or I mean, sorry, the jumbo financing piece of it. So it'll definitely open the doors. We've got dozens of jumbo product offerings, so we're not required to meet that capital reserve requirement. So, you know, it's definitely beneficial for us.
Excellent. Well, hopefully what's good for you is good for us, right? Duncan.
What's up, everybody?
All right. No bow tie, no glasses.
No, not today.
Pull out the whole.
I'm going this summer. It's 95 degrees
Yeah,
outside.
I know.
That's why.
Is Mary's on? I thought Mary's on.
is here.
I'm here.
I am the in-person Mary. We look different. We do the same.
Oh, there goes Mary.
It's there, but I haven't got my cut.
You want to
So-
say some words, Mary, first before Duncan does his little soft shoe?
Sure. Hi, everybody. Greetings
Gonna pass the
from
baton to Duncan.
greetings from Scottsdale, Arizona. I hope that many of you have heard about our quick life pivot that we made moving back to our hometown of Arizona. The kids are 6 and 8 now, and we just really wanted to give them a little more of a suburban vibe, and they decided to go to year-round school here. So once we decided to move closer to our family, we kind of had to hustle because school started last Wednesday. So, and what timed up actually really very kismet is that 2 days after we decided to make this move, the rep who has been doing it for 36 years in Scottsdale decided to retire, and they asked me if I could continue on as assistant vice president in Scottsdale. So I felt like it was just a big validation of our choice that I got to stay with my Fidelity family. And I just want to turn it over to Duncan. He is just so excited to be here. And I've let him know how much I love all of you. And let's just take it away, Duncan.
Thank you, Mary. And Mary, let me just say thank you for all your support and your smiley face for the last, gosh, golly.
14, almost 14 years.
Yeah, it's a long time, Mary.
I know. I've been doing it since I was 5.
There you go.
It's like she actually looks like her picture.
I encourage your math 1,000%. Duncan, welcome.
All right, so for just a quick history on me, guys, I have been a realtor myself, a full-time realtor for several years, so with Keller Williams actually. And so I know what you guys go through in the trenches. I could speak your language. I have been on the vendor side of things for 9 years, started in home warranty, left home warranty, went to title and escrow, then escrow, now back to home warranty. So I pretty much have been everywhere and seen everything. So
Big leagues now.
yeah, exactly. So a couple of things I want to mention to you guys. Obviously, Mary's going to be here in the background, but I am the new Mary. So please reach out to me. My cards are up front. Would love to sit down with every one of you and get to know you and your business. Because my goal as a home warranty rep is not just to take home warranty orders, but to really be a business partner with you guys and see how I can help grow your business. Because I have lots of tips and tricks myself, scripting, dialogue, things like that, how to get a broker, buyer broker agreement signed, all sorts of things. So I'm here to help. So that's first and foremost. A couple of things on home warranty though. We do have, I don't know if Mary's ever presented this to you, but we have door hangers that are free. So for you guys going out there door knocking, they have a slit to put your business card, and they do have different messaging. We can't put your info on it, but the messaging is geared towards, you know, getting them to call you based on what their home is worth. There's different messaging. So if you want these, they're a cool tool for you. They're free. Just get with me. I can get them shipped directly to your house or bring them in the office. Another cool thing we have, this is a little congratulations card. If you ever are going to buy your client a home warranty as a closing gift, or just because you're a super nice person, these are here. I can give them to you. It's a nice way to let your client know, hey, I went out there and bought this for you. And it says Home Sweet Home on the back. And it's a very cool thing to provide to your client at closing. And then Fidelity, we do have a lot of tools that we could offer you guys for free. In terms of farming, we have sign writers, we have open house collateral, we have flyer stands, we have a lot of different collateral. So again, get with me. I want to learn your business and see how I can help you guys grow and utilize the free tools that we have for you guys to help you grow. So that's all I have today. I'm going to be here more, but would love to get your business cards so that I can reach out to you individually and get to know y'all. So that's it.
So, we're all in the same business, right? And in the sense that you're looking to be of value to your clients, your potential clients here, right? Before they have the opportunity. And in that, you're gonna show up, you're gonna maintain, Mary, create, some big shoes to fill, right? And you will, you're gonna rebuild those relationships for you now. Correct. So, and it's what we all do. It's like, how could you help today for the opportunity someday, over and over, over and over. All right. Welcome, Duncan. Thank you. See more. All right. I want to see you in that outfit one day. All right, Mary Kay. Thank you, Mary Kay. As always, Mary Kay is an amazing support, and we love having her. And I will speak for her today because I don't think she's on the call.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Mary.
Yeah, I was at Hollywood Hills too. I think they didn't see me there either. So no problem. It's okay. Hi, Joe. Hi, everybody. I appreciate and love all of you. I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. I've been running around to different offices. My mom always taught me when never give up if it's slow or your business or no, you just go out and reach out to people. So what I'm doing is now every day I'm in different offices. Some of in person, Zoom. So that's why you haven't seen me this couple of times. Advanced group inspections. Thank you for all your love and support. You are one of my most favorite offices. I will always be there for you for anything. If you want a discount, you want me to move inspections, you want me to squeeze you into a special date.
7 days a week.
And I also want to tell you that I do pending inspections. So if you're in a process of thinking of your offer is going to get through, call me. I'll schedule you. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. We'll cancel. 7 days a week. We know how to present the problem. We're not alarmists. You know who we are. And very soon I'll bring you lunch again. Actually, we're going to do a class at your office. And I'm bringing my husband, Alex, with me. So
Excellent.
You can have question and answer. He's never done this. Not that he can't, because he's always busy. But I was asked if I can bring Alex. So Alex is going to come. It's going to be sometime in August. I don't know exactly what day, but we just scheduled it. And I will bring lunch for the team meeting because it's going to be right after the team meeting. So nobody feels bad that I'm not feeding them. I'm only feeding them. I love you guys.
You feel bad that you're not feeding everyone, Mary. You're the best.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love you too, Mary. Thank you so much for your support.
You're welcome. My info is
And Mary will be at Bold too, right?
Yes, by the way, yes, I'm sponsoring your first bowl.
Instead of those sandwiches last time.
Yep. All right, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sponsoring your first bowl. I was gonna do the lunch, but you're doing it in a hotel. So I'm just contributing. I love you guys. I'll see you then.
Love you
And
too.
do Bold. I've done Bold myself, so I love it. And that's what I think that's who I became after I did Bold, because it's really working. I love it. And that's why I'm always
I think I took Bold with Michael one time for some reason, years and years ago. I think he took Bold and I think I took Michael.
Yeah, when he was at Keller Williams Hollywood Hills. Yes, he did both
Yeah.
too.
Agreed.
Yeah, I love you guys. Have a beautiful
Love
day.
you too. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, birthdays. What do we got going here? Birthdays, new. Bam! Right into it. Don't give me some. I need a pre-screening kind of a lead up a slide to create some tension in the moment. Well, John. We'll start with John. John, I've known for 20 years now. I guess it is officially 20 years. 2003. You're right. 2004. All right, so we got a couple months, but John has taught me so much about the real estate business. He, the way his presence and the way he approaches business at a high level in such a professional manner has always been has always been a model for me personally, right? I learned, in that, and Chuck, who jumped on the jumped into the party 13. God damn, I'm too old. It has elevated the standards and practices of the Barrington group, right? And so in that, it's easy to understand that they're capping out, but it's more than that, in that having them as business partners, and even if I don't talk to them for a bit, I know they're there, and I know that they are the standard bearers for doing good business out there in the universe. And so happy and so proud to be in business with you guys and be friends and such, right? All of that stuff. Yeah, I have some hats, a new design, all black, right? Right? Chuck. Thank you. Oh, here, you get your new hats, right?
Excellent.
Perfect timing. Let's get a picture in there too, yeah.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Perfect.
If you'd like to share any words, you're welcome to share any words about, your journey.
Sharing words this year, just do the activities. Oh my God.
Do more of them.
Just do the activities, just do the activities, Because for us, the first 6 months were rough. It was a bloodbath. It was just a bloodbath. It's been super, super hard for us this year. And we kept door knocking, we kept calling, we kept doing the social media, we kept calling, we kept door knocking, we kept doing social media, we kept just doing everything. And finally things started to happen again. But it's been the hardest 6 months, I think, of our time together.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
No question. Yeah, and but the pipeline is full now, and it's going to be a great fall and momentum going into the beginning of next year. So,
just think, what would Christina Kim do?
Oh.
Just do that.
I wake up every day with that.
Thinking back.
What's he gonna wear?
WWC geeks, right?
That's it.
I have to get one of those snap bands to remind myself.
Thank you. We love being in business with you, right? I mean, you're the reason, right? A huge part of it for us. So we love you much, and we appreciate your support.
We're the best.
Yep.
I will always be here for you.
Thank you.
Birthdays. So Roseanne Alton is today, actually. Reach out to her, send her some love. Aaron Wilson, Sinead Russell, Eileen Gill's coming up, Shia Lowenstein, and Paul Yu, all the birthdays this week. Eileen, maybe we'll see. Closings, closed escrows, Laura Anderson on Templeton, Rachel and Myron. I'm sorry, Rachel and Tiffany on Gramercy, Peter and Myron, and on Lundeen, and Peter Myron Day on Euclid, and Dragona on Lafayette Park. Congratulations to you all. Some new escrows, Michael Flanagan on Cascio. Congratulations, Michael. Rachel Biggio and Tiffany on Norton. Richard Evans, or Omar Evans, however he likes to be referred to, right? Is that one or the other? On Zermatt. Christina Kim on Coolidge. Congratulations on your new escrow. Did you realize you had that escrow? Yeah. No?
That's a little dated. We're closing.
All right, don't be that smart. All right, so Alan, some closed leases. Alan, David Holly, Christina Kim, and Sharon Basamsky with a few. Congratulations on those closings this week. And referrals, Josh Mendoza received a referral book from Columbia, South Carolina. The one person who was moving to Columbia, South Carolina. You just never know, right? Build up that referral network. It's real money, babe. 25%. New listings, single families this week. Tiffany Chin has one on Peyton in Burbank, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 858 square feet for $420,000. That's just a little over $500 a square foot. That's pretty good. Looks nice. Also Rob Marin on Tweety and Downey. Rob, are you on there? I don't know, but if you are, you want to jump in. That's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 1,957 square feet for $789,000, also in the $500 a square foot range. Tiffany on Murrieta. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,885 square foot in Van Nuys for $875,000. Looks like it could use a little bit of updating. Christina, you want to talk about Marcia, your second one? Marcia, all right. Oh, I feel attacked.
Yeah, great property, new construction, 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, open floor plan on a, small lot in Culver City, that's in Blair Hills. We launched this one just recently, in the last couple of days. I'm hoping we may have an offer on it already.
On this one? How about the other one?
I've got a revisit this weekend, so we'll see. I'm hoping to close it out in the next 2 weeks if God is favorable to me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Every day is I wake up with the question, what's the day gonna look like today?
Right.
Wake up and say, what would Christina Kim do? And then you'll be good.
Yeah. Come to the office at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And move that ball forward every day till 8 o'clock at night. You do it sometimes. Excellent. So Christina has the 2 properties on Marcia Court. I don't know why I can't get it out of my brain. It's just a thing. Tiffany Chin on Admiral Avenue in Marina Del Rey has a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,921 square feet for $1,398. Tiffany's on fire this week. Leases, what do we have coming up? We have Serge Tran on Ripple in Los Angeles has a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,780 square feet for $4,400 per month. Matthew Lavi has a Santa Monica Boulevard in Santa Monica, 1-bedroom bath, 900 square feet for $2,895. He also has one on Hamilton in Beverly Hills, a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, for $3,100. You get $1,000 more to be in Beverly Hills as opposed to Santa Monica. Christina Kim on Serrano, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, already leased. All right, smart ass. Anna Lee on Industrial. Anna Lee on Industrial, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 775 square feet, loft style for $3,200 per month. In a similar environment, doubled on Industrial. They're both on Industrial. They're both in the same property, apparently. Ons is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,598 square feet for $6,000, much larger property. Also, Tracy and Lorna have Innendale. On Innendale, they have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,656 square feet for $4,500. Looks like a whole place there. Pete on Willow Glen, 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,345 square feet for $8,600. We have a run on leases. Pocket listings coming soon. Who has them? Christina.
So it's 1308 North Mansfield, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 3.5 bath, lots modern construction, corner 1 off of Mansfield. So it's on the corner of Mansfield and Fountain, but it's on Mansfield. It's got a gorgeous rooftop deck as well. We're actually taking photos today. Videos will be going live next Monday. We'll hold the first program open next week, Tuesday. Larchmont Airman, please put us into our route, but we're launching this at 1.7 million. It's just beautiful, and the developer was the one that actually occupied it. So we are putting it back to like its original condition.
Excellent.
Great.
All right. Excellent. Anybody else? Pocket listings coming soon. Anybody else? Charlotte? Good.
Keep in mind my coming soon in La Habra Heights. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath pool with views on a clear day of Seal Beach. And It will probably be active as of August 15th. So if you have anyone who, if you're not familiar with the area, it's actually stunning. Like, it's very beautiful, wide streets, cute houses, you know, a lot of conveniences, like, you know, good restaurants, that kind of thing. And a lot of trees. So that was cool too. So anyway, come see me. It's on the border. It's not on the border, but it's very close to the Orange County line, but it is still Los Angeles County.
Excellent. Sounds like a good
Probably
team this
around
one.
1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Excellent. Charlotte, would you say?
I have 2 leases coming up. We need to do a little bit of work on the property. It's really, really cute duplex, 812 and 814 North Mansfield. It's between Willoughby and Waring. Side-by-side duplex. The only shared wall is the hallway. So really very, very private. Each unit is 2 bedroom, 2 bath. One of them has the driveway, a huge yard, and a big bonus room in the back. So it's a little over 1,600 square feet. The other one's a little under 1,300 square feet. We'll probably go out at like 4,600 on the smaller one and 5,200 on the bigger one. Just have a little bit of work to do. They'll definitely be ready for September 1 occupancy, potentially sooner.
Excellent. Excellent. Anyone else? Anyone online?
Yes, hi Joey, this is Gina.
Hi Gina, how are you today?
Good, thank you. Yes, I do have a pocket listing. It's in France. If anybody would like to possibly own a possible vacation rental, it's in a nice seaside town south of France. 370 euros, 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
What town
It's,
is it in, Gina?
I'm sorry?
What town is it in?
It's a town called Arcachon, and it's 40 minutes from Bordeaux. It has a direct train from Paris as well as from Bordeaux. And it's very close to the wineries in Bordeaux, as well as the famous winery Saint-Emilion. And it's a lovely little community. Just let me know. I can put the flyer up in the chat box. And I also have another pocket listing that was listed before, but now the seller is pretty much ready to actually make a go on this. It's on 453 South Van Ness. So please let me know if anyone is interested with those listings.
What are the elements of the Van Ness property?
I'm sorry.
Gina, what are the details on the Van Ness property?
The details on the Van Ness, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. The house is 2,800 square feet. The lot is about 6,000 square feet. It's a semi-fixer. It is going to be listed at about 1.65.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
Like the euros to our, like, if
You're
it,
like 90,
Like, how pretty is it?
90.90 or 0.86 on the dollar.
so if hers is 300 something, it'd be like 300 something.
It's like a dollar, yeah,
Yeah, pretty
$1.10
close.
per euro, somewhere in that range. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's all throw. I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, I hope
Okay.
nothing happens.
Next is, what do we have? Next is wants and needs. Fill the bucket. Wants and needs. Anybody have any wants or needs?
I'm still looking for some RD 1.5 to R3.
RD
and
1.5 to R3 for
and
Christina.
R4 development, 1 lot is fine, anywhere in LA.
Develop.
Yeah, just
Okay.
development, like.
Vacant, tear down.
Huh? It's gotta be at least 6,000 square feet, because it doesn't make any sense if it's anything smaller, because we want at least to have the capacity to build a fourplex on it, right? And anything smaller, even down to 5,800 square feet, won't let us do that.
6,000 square feet or above. R 1.5 to RD 1.5
R3 or R4?
R3, R4. Got it. Anybody who has anything, please contact Christina. She will gobble that up. Who else has wants or needs? Oh,
I have one. I'm free on a Sunday. Free to sit open house if anyone needs anything.
all right. Good. Open house sitters,
Can I?
Unite. Michael?
She's. Can I ask if anyone has any 2 to 4 units around Beverly Wood off market? This to be about.
Duplexes, duplex, triplex, or fourplex in the Beverly Wood area, Michael Flanagan. Perfect. All right. Anybody else? Wants, needs? Anybody want to share some gratitude of any kind?
I'd like to share some gratitude for Ethan.
Yeah, I was good. Well, go ahead.
He's been amazing and such great energy and so fun. And he sat with me and worked through some things, and I'm just grateful for him. So thank you, and happy to have him part of the office.
Us too. He makes us look good, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Thanks, Jen. Anybody else before I, good?
I have gratitude for you.
Well, I like it that way.
I've been dealing with a very difficult agent on the buy side, and Joey was kind enough to help me craft a very stern email earlier this week. So, Mr. Joey, thank you.
It's Joey Stern.
I think I want to.
Oh, I'm good on emails. I am so good on emails because it's like, because I have, and you have to scrape away all of the rhetoric and the emotionality and like, what are we really talking about? So I didn't see it as mean, but I just saw it as, hey, this is our answer to this. This is our answer to this. This is our answer to that. And, and after everyone was do your own investigations, right? She was doing their work for them. It's like, I've told you everything I know. I did everything in this property with integrity. Anything past that, do your own investigations. You know what I mean? It's like I'm happy to scrape all that away. I'm happy to have helped. Happy to. Who else? Anybody else?
I want to
Christina,
say
throw it.
thank you to Aaron, actually, as a matter of fact. Because I have those new instructions and I needed someone to assist with my team on open houses that would be kind of a good fit, and also someone that would be willing to commit until we got.
Showing up is important.
Yeah, and escrow. And so she's been amazing. She's always been ready to get the work done. She's very approachable, which is what I really wanted for someone that was going to be joining this project. And she's even taken the initiative because we've got some door knocking flyers. So she chose to make those copies. And she went door knocking on her own. Well, her husband joined her, but she took all the initiatives to do the things that she can to leverage on the opportunity. And it was very impressive to see. And she's amazing to work with.
Yep.
So,
Excellent.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Anyone online have anything to share? Okay. All right, then have an amazing week. And go back to my my tagline. If you can help. If you need help, ask for it. Okay.
And there's a 1 o'clock class.
1 o'clock here, Tracy Tofty.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere.